streamer. She told that I went down on her. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. Brothers and sisters, I'm willing to take a lie detector test. When that woman, after gummy bearing my Shango stick, that woman took off telling you, brothers and sisters, and I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. I don't mean no disrespect to feminine energy. When she took us and sisters, she smelled like inside of her and died. She smelled like an old fish tank. You ever smell a fish tank that somebody ain't cleaned in like 2 years?
Now that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is your black intellectual, Dr. Umar Johnson, right? You know, he's supposed to be a child psychologist, even though we never seen him work with children. We never even seen him talk to any children. But yet and still, he's been able to be around for 15 years and collect millions of dollars, right? To build a school that's never been open. When he first started, those children that he said he was going to build the school for, they didn't graduate. They got their own children. They got their own everything. But this is your intellectual talking about a woman gummy bearing his Shango stick. Are you serious? Are you serious? Too many times in the black community, we got all these great orators and people that can talk, but not enough producers. Not people that are willing to do the work, right? We got all these people that want leadership, but how many people are actually in service of producing? Right? And this is how these charlatans is able to come into the community and grift, right? And get over and take advantage of people. This guy has been mixed up in so many different scandals over the years, right? But this woman now, Siobhan Stone, right? The one that he said, Siobhan Stone, the one that he said gummy bear at the Shango, right? She went to Tasha K to talk to Tasha K to basically break down and explain her experience in dealing with Umar Johnson. Check this out.
Okay. So the conversation is about the mother. What did he tell you about his mom?
So he was telling me that he fell out with the agency, and he asked me, long story stopped, it's a long, but he asked me basically if I wouldn't mind coming out to care for his mother. His head, like a lot of stuff going on with him. And I was like, well, maybe if I'm gonna be an unconditional friend, maybe that's what's wrong with him. He ain't never had nobody be unconditional that don't want shit from him. And he kept saying, well, I would marry you if you would take care of I don't want to marry you, Umar. I don't want to marry you. I don't want to go out to dinner with you. Why do you think that I want to marry you? You're not that dude for me. You're not that dude. I think he thought I was a plus size chick and I'm just happy to be with him. He soon found out. But okay. Yeah, I told him, we can even take sex off the table. I'll help you. You get your shit together, and then we'll get your mama on the right path. He's like, oh, yeah, okay. You know, he Jeep for that. So he sends for me. I fly out to Philly.
So he paid for the flight this time? He paid for the flight?
Yeah. He paid for it this time because this was out the blue. And it was his show. He flew me out to Philly. I get to Philly. He wants to pay for everything. I'm like, no, okay, I got it. So he had to come to the hotel in order to pay for the room because something happened with the credit card or whatever. So he comes bopping into the fucking hotel loud, and then he's like, give me my hug. The dude recognized him. I've been staying in this hotel every time I come up there, and they seen him. They pieced it together. She's here. She's with Umar. So when he comes in, the guy's like dapping him up. Oh, Dr. Umar. And he like, yeah. And then he comes over, he hugs me, and he's like, I got to get back to the house. He left his mom. So the next day, he sends a car. I get in a car, and we're going to go take care of his mother. That day, he put me up in a hotel room. I was supposed to go over to meet his mom to watch him take care of her because I'm not a health professional.
That's what that was going to be my next question. Do you have a background in a CNA? Why he couldn't hire a nurse's aide? So basically he asked
because he doesn't work well with people, Tasha. He pisses people off. Nobody can work with Umar too long. He's a liability. This nigga, ever since I met him, He's been in funk with people, and his bedside manner is the thing that I was telling you. Like, I have to tell him, Umar, don't talk to people like that. When people are calling in for them things about their kids, he's sucking his teeth, rolling his eyes. I don't want to hear this shit. He don't give a damn about them kids. He doesn't want to talk about the kids. He wants a picture of you. He want to see that ass, see if it's fat, and then he'll get engaged. Y'all are dealing with a predator, and y'all push this nigga to the front of the line.
He's preying on these mothers that don't have fathers to these kids who have disabilities.
He thought he didn't even take no time with me. He thought my son's dad wasn't involved. My son's dad is very involved. And he's sitting up there telling her ex to get in. You don't want to see my ex after what you did to my son. Bro. No, you don't.
Basically, he's pulling a Derek Jackson, how Derek Jackson would sell relationships on how women should be treated and stuff. He had a whole wife at the house, and when the women would DM him asking for advice, he would give them advice and then lure them in and fuck them.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people don't see the red flags with this guy. Like, but again, you know what? Yes, I do. Because in the black community, you don't have to produce anything. All you have to do is talk. We've been conditioned to believe that a man's masculinity is the head below the belly button and not the one above the neck. Not his ability to produce based off of his surroundings and using his brain. It's all about his sexual prowess, right? And how good he can speak. That's the way we view masculinity. So in our communities, production means nothing until after you then gave yourself to him or her, or like our community is just in a whole disarray. So we've seen all the red flags, we've seen all the problems, but yet and still this woman still went and dealt with this man. She wasn't finished. She doubled down by saying this.
But see, the signs be there. It be the women that block the shit. It's not the men. The men be standing on 10 like, don't mess with that dude. I don't know how the women are the damn problem. They push this dude to the front. It's college girls now trying to get on that page just for clout. They send pictures to his phone. You know, it's like, it's a very throw myself at a man type of situation.
So it's like he has a criteria that he looks for in order to engage with a woman. Like, if she has a child, she's a little bit vulnerable, maybe doesn't have a dad, I could come in, be a role model, and in return, he gets some.
He don't even want to, he's so bold with it, he don't even want to deal with the kid. He ain't never spoke to my son in my son's life. We did a whole event. He never said, hey, where the young prince at? Let me bring him, you know, so I could see him. He didn't give a damn about my son, and my son was good with that. He was like, good.
So you get down there to the mama. What's wrong with the mama?
So I'm trying to do this without getting emotional. So his mom is like what Umar does. Umar puts people away that he does not want, that he wants for himself. So he got this woman in the house. He's a hoarder. That's one.
That's why he always outside and he'll never record in his house.
Exactly. And we knew this. It had the community stood on business and front and center in the algorithm. When I went to go look up whatever I looked up, I didn't see nothing about Umar like this. I didn't see the conscious stripper. I didn't see the fucking hoarding. I didn't see none of this. Because they pushed him to the front over these damn degrees. And he's a whole goddamn crash out. So I go in there, I looked at the house. I'm a clean fanatic. I thought he was going to be like in a bachelor pad. You know, like, you know, a couple of cereal bowls here, you know. No. I can't be in this shit. But I pushed through because I looked at her. He's talking about, okay, so he gives me a crash course, taking care of her, 20 minutes tops, and then he out the door on a plane. So me and her are there. She's a beautiful, sweet woman. She's the sweetest woman. When she's kind, she's sweet. When you ready to change her, she gets like Umar. Like she gets she goes in. She fights, which I don't have no way about that. It's just her personality. So, and she doesn't want anybody changing her. So we're getting to know each other, and every 2 hours, I gotta piss this lady off again. And I told him, I said, I think your mom is sundowning, Umar. I think she has dementia. Oh, she ain't got dementia. You don't know what you're talking about. I was like, okay, well, she don't want me touching her, and I have to clean her. I can't leave her in shit and feces. When I got her, her bottom was broke out. Yeah, it's bad. She's not leaving the house. I got her healed as much as I could. I posted the text messages between me and him because I was telling him that smell is not normal. You have to get her into an OBGYN. She's got to go get a whole full workup. You can't leave her like that. And then you keep switching out her aids. You don't know something to her. Even me, if he was like, get up and give me a hug, so you ain't in here hurting my mama.
I really believe that this brother has some type of mental health issues, but I mean, this is your philosopher. This is your guy that's going to open up a school that you're going to trust with your children. This is what he was saying. He was also saying this about this woman. Check it out.
Over the egregious lack of regard and concern she displayed for my mother. I'm not going to go over that. That's too personal. But I was very disappointed and I was guilty. Whenever my mother isn't properly cared for, I take on that shame. I take on that blame. But I said to myself, you can never use this woman again to care for your mother. So I began to distance myself from this woman. So let me back up again. She saw me 3 times privately. She cared for my mother 2 other times. 5 total contacts. 3 of them were private. Brothers and sisters, without being too vulgar, those 3 private contacts basically consisted of her gummy bearing my Shango. She gummy beared the Shango. That's basically what she did. It was a jump off. Hood rat jump off. That's all it was. I came to visit. She wanted to please the Prince of Pan-Africanism. So it happened. I'm not proud to say that. And then, of course, over the egregious lack of regard and concern she displayed for my mother. I'm not going to go over that. That's too personal. But I was very disappointed and I was guilty.
So this woman is talking about how he met her, and remember he said that he dealt with her 5 times. So he met this woman, then he left this woman alone with his mom and went and got on a plane, knowing that his mom is dealing with all types of issues, right? And she's saying that the mom had all kinds of issues going on her backside. It was all kinds of like weirdo stuff going on. She said that he's like a hoarder. He got clothes everywhere. He's estranged from his family. He keep the mom away from the family. But this is the guy. And she also said, if you notice, she said that the men is not the problem, it's the women. The women are the ones, and I told you guys, he peeped the weakness in the game. He know our community is there's a lot of single moms, and there's a lot of black women that need help raising their sons. And he's able to peep the weakness in that game and exploit it and take advantage of it. But he's like a devil in disguise. He's not really there to help you. He has the expertise in certain areas, but he uses that to actually manipulate women for SCX, right? And she wasn't finished. She also said this.
I think I am. I would never hurt her. He left pistols out. He snapped out on me because I got a nosebleed. Probably now I'm thinking because of what other people have told me from being in the conditions of the home, I got a nosebleed and I was dizzy.
The mold and stuff that's in the house, because mold in a house would cause nosebleeds.
And I'm a clean freak. I'm like I don't press it on other people, but I have to have the way I have to have my home. I have to have it a certain way. And going in there, I couldn't sleep on his bed. I didn't feel comfortable sleeping on the bed. I didn't know about the sheets. I'm weird like that. If I could take my own bedding to a hotel, I would. But I was trying to be helpful. cynical. So I put all of that shit aside. The hoarding, I try to minimize him down. As soon as I put a test box in there, and I said, we're going to start alleviating some of this stuff. Is it okay? I asked him 3 times, can I start minimizing this stuff down? Because he wanted me to get clean up and get the house in order. And I'm thinking, for her care, this is pinnacle. You have to do it. It has to be done. And so I put the test box out there, and I'm telling him, okay, you got 16 different sink stoppers. You only have one single sink. We don't need all these stoppers, so we're going to throw all but 4 away. You only need 1, but I'm going to give you 4. Put it in a box. The cereal bowls, you don't need all these damn cereal bowls. You don't need all these plates, all this other stuff. We're going to put it in a box. Huh?
This nigga still eat cereal?
Tasha, he's a man.
First of all, my husband is almost 45. I don't think this nigga's ever ate cereal since he was a kid. Like, when you have a wife, when you have women that they cook for you, you go out to eat. This nigga eating cereal?
Yeah. Yep. The food that was in the refrigerator, Tasha, throw away. You can't even, ain't no, but I was going to attempt to clean out the refrigerator, but I already know there was so much food jam-packed in there. People thought he was lying about Anissa's birthday cake. He probably does have it. He probably does have her birthday cake from that many years ago. Yep. He took my Valentine's stuff. He put it in the freezer in a Ziploc bag. I was like, I don't want it.
What was it?
It was like chocolate dipped fruit. I don't know why he thought I would want that, but I don't know.
He pulled it out of the freezer and gave it to you and said this was for Valentine's Day, but I never got a chance to.
He gave me that. He gave me some balloons, and he got me this card. I had it up here last night, but it's on my Instagram. And he owns up.
Why would he? First of all, hold on. Let me reset.
I know. I need a chair like that, bro.
He stabbed the balloons
because he ain't rapped right. He ain't rapped right. He's fire in the road. People have no idea what Umar is.
I could believe it. I've been trying to tell the internet for years. They
don't want to listen. These women
I know certain behaviors, and I don't have a degree. I just been around people, and I see personalities. Everything that he speaks about children, he is. Was his father in his life?
Huh?
Was his father in his life?
No, he has a tumultuous relationship with his father, and
so his father did all of the raising, and he had an intellectual disability. And now he's using his story to go out to pander to the Black community, saying that he has all these degrees that Philadelphia still to this day cannot verify.
So I'm going to say this. I really believe that this man is psychotic and he has some type of issues. And I'm just I don't understand how he can do this for so long before the feds or somebody else step in and rescue this man from himself. He's out of control. There's been countless women coming online saying, that he said weirdo stuff to him. I don't even know why a lot of you women even go around Umar Johnson at this point. I mean, at some point I can't even blame him. I got to blame y'all because he's holding the mirror up and telling you who he is. He's screaming out for help. There is no school coming. Just think about it. If the school came, how are you going to maintain it? It's not even accredited. How is he going to maintain the school? Where's his staff? What's the curriculum? After all these years, right? But he's still telling you to donate. While at the same time talking about somebody gummy bear is stuff. And he's talking about the women's insides and all this kind of stuff. Like how? But this right here is a direct reflection of the Black community, man. This shows you how inadequate we are in so many different aspects, man. On so many different levels. Because there's no way in the world he should have been able to flourish this long. No way. No way. And now this woman is coming out. Just last month, his daughter was exposing him, right? There was we seen him meet with Sukiyana, but again he comes with this was it snow bunnies something, snow bunnies not black women something, snow bunnies never. He come with all this bunch of foolishness, man, and everybody fall for it, man, because he knows he's dealing with traumatized people, man. And just like the sister said, it's the women, it's not the men. A lot of times we see right through it. We've been calling this charlatan dude out for years, man. So I just hope at some point, man, people wake up, man. He's collected over $1 million. I don't know what's going to happen with the school, the taxes, all kinds of things. How is he maintaining the school, right? But as more that's come out, we'll report more of this with the saga with Umar Johnson, man. Because like I said, this thing is goofy, man. But as more that's come out, we'll report more of it. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.